This video is going to describe the provider information resources that are available to you on Illinois workNet. Some items are available based on the grant program with which you are working. To access these tools, you will go to the Open folder after you have logged into the Customer Support Center. Appointments can be added based on whether or not you are working with somebody who sets up appointments for your project. You would select your project from the drop-down, select your provider from the drop-down, add an appointment site for your agency, and then edit the scheduled appointments. It's very simple to do. So we're going to click a project. We're going to click our program. We're going to add an appointment site, and this is going to be west side location. And if you have appointments at multiple locations, you can add all of them. Save that. Once that location is there, you see it here. You can edit the site information if you need to. You can add or edit schedule appointments. So we are going to pick a date. We're going to pick this day. We're going to up the time, and then we can pick AM or PM. The appointments are automatically scheduled for 1 hour. You pick how many you want for the day, and then you add the appointment, and then you can move on and add additional appointments. File uploads are available for you to upload things like worksite agreements, training that you've had for your staff, the items that are associated with your grant, the different pieces associated with groups of people, not just individuals, but groups of people. So you select your project. You would then select your provider. When you upload the file, you have an opportunity to pick what type of item it is. Always pick one of them. I'm going to pick a worksite agreement. Then you choose a file from your computer. I'm just going to pick something here. I'm going to open that. Always put a description on here. So this is XYZ worksite agreement, and then upload the file. If you do need to remove it, you can do that. Other project programs will have additional tools here if you have access to more than one program. Each tab will have a significant meaning. Under grantee details, we have a lot of information that shows up here, so I want to explain that one. Again, we're going to pick our project. We're going to pick our provider, and then we're going to select. Grantee information is the information about that particular grant. You can add grant detail information by putting in a grant number. When is the start date? When is the end date? So we can go to June 30 of 2022. Grant amount would be entered based upon the total dollar value of your grant. How many scheduled participants do you plan on having for that program? Then save that information. We will be tracking, based on the program in which you're involved, the actual enrollment based on the number of customers that you have enrolled. Staff the complete training. Perhaps your project requires that you do the state sexual harassment training. Maybe you have to do Casey life skills training. Whatever that is that's required by your grant program, you can add a staff person and what training program they completed. If you have training programs that you are using for your project, you can enter training program information. We also have that tab at the top that most of the detail information is entered through this tab, and then it just filters into the training programs here. Work sites are added through the worksite placement tab, and those those different work sites will show up here. You can edit worksite placement information by clicking here. It will take you to the worksite information tab. And then services are associated with the services that your agency provides. If you add any services to a career plan, an IEP, a case management tool, you will want to make sure that those services are included here so that any and all of your staff can add that service to a customer's career plan. All you have to do is look here to add a service, and then it will be added to your list. If you need to remove one of those items, all you have to do is click the X on the right hand side. And you can see that we have 9 pages of possible services that are available for your customers. So that's the information on the provider information. If you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to info@illinoisworknet.com or contact your project management person that's associated with your grant. Have a great rest of your day.